Hello everyone, Wangel here, and welcome back to RimWorld. Now, I do apologise first of all for this being a day late, just like with the Empire video that came out earlier. Unfortunately, it was just one of those things yesterday, I just wasn't feeling up to it, but since we had a spare day available now, thanks to the Shenzhen campaign coming to an end, I thought I'll do it today instead. Now, this episode in particular is kind of important, as it is the penultimate episode of the series. So, with that in mind, what I've decided really to do for today's episode and tomorrow's episode, as the final one, is we're going to get the village through winter. Not only that, but of course we are waiting for Asna to give birth to her and Galga's baby. So I'm interested to see what the outcome is of that. Is it going to be a boy or a girl? What traits and skills are they going to have straight off the bat? It'd be quite interesting to see. So apart from that, I'm just thinking we'll play through the game, maybe to try and do some of the world events as they pop up. As best we can, of course, given the fact that it is winter. Starting today, in fact. So, yeah, we're just going to see how it goes and take it nice and easy for today's episode and tomorrow's. So with that in mind, talking about the world events, we did have one, did we not, somewhere to the north, if I remember right? It was basically like a fur hat and something else, and an urn. I never, hang on. Oh, there it is, up here. I was right. So we could try and make our way up here. This will actually give us a polymer decorative urn, a hyperweave fur hat, a synthread classic rug, and a light receptor. Now, to be honest, I can imagine fitting those in because we can always say that they're made out of materials that are considered almost mystical. Maybe the ancients used them, and since we've now experienced an infested city with ruins of an ancient civilization, we can argue that's now part of the canon. The only thing is, how long is it going to take for us to get from the village up to there? Because, I mean, we can go along the dirt road, but we're going to have to go through the mountains. So we'll click here and here with this. About 5.5 days. Now, we might be able to do it a bit faster if we mount up, but then the problem is, with it being winter now, we can't rely on foraging and grazing for the animals to feed them. So we're going to have to rely on what food I think we can bring with us. Yeah, like too cold now for 7.6 more days. Too cold for 9.9 days. 10, 14, 16... Wow, that really goes up, doesn't it? We can get some foraged food. I mean, that's apparently something, at least. But yeah, it's just not worth it. I really don't think it is. Alright, in that case, let's not cancel that. What's this one? Blue Yazda allows us to go hunting for meat. I mean, that could be a bit of an opportunity. How long is that going to take for us to get from here to there? 1.6 days, and it's only available for 1.9. If we leave right now, potentially, but it is 1 in the morning too. Okay, we're going to leave it. But an idea I just had, in fact, and I tried doing it, I think, in the previous episode, on the first or second time I tried to record it. And that is, if I pop back on the world map as a better example, something you notice about all the major settlements, like over here for example, is that for the most part they are along some sort of road. It could be just a dirt road like this one, or it could be a proper road like this one. So what we could do, in order to try and make our village a bit more official, is actually build a road from our tile up to the dirt path here. So at least when it comes to travelling we can shave some time off. Now it is a bit of an investment, but it depends on what type of road you want to make, with the mods that we have available to us. If we want to make a nice dirt road, it would just take a few days of digging, but we can do it. If we wanted to make a stone road, it actually takes like a couple of thousand blocks of stone to do it. I think like to do just one tile is like 1,500 or something, but we'll be able to check it out. But I actually kind of like that idea, thinking about it. So what we're going to do is speed things up a bit. Oh Christ, Asno and Ko, I forgot about this. Because if you guys remember, Ko here, if I pop onto social, his wife is Alboyo, who's sleeping by herself down here with their baby, right, their son, Vulture Owl, because he's decided to have an affair with Asna, who was the ex-wife of Galga. So, yeah. Oh, Purple Barracuda's dead. Oh, ex-lover. Oh, I'm sorry. They didn't get married. They just they were just in a relationship. Oh yeah, I injected their proposal, -2. Yeah, so, yeah, this is a bit odd. It's turned into a soap drama with this, I tell you. Right, anyway, we'll deal with it. For now, though, I want to actually try and notice, we've got a bunch of fruits on here. Let's see about select similar and harvest all the bananas. Let's do the same with the peaches and whatever apples we can try and do right away. Just the one. Okay. Has got onto that straight away. And what Nakai is currently cooking. Okay. How much simple meals do we have? The Nagatas reached level 8 in cooking. Really? What is Bonagatas doing? I have no idea. Alright, we've got an eclipse. We've got Bonagatas apparently... Oh, you need to have your anxiety tended to. Right. And we've got all these hats. Right, we really... If I had the opportunity to be able to trade with one of the nearby settlements, I would absolutely take it just to get rid of all of this leather. It's just filled up the entire stockpile at this point. Oh, large glowstones. Handy, potentially. But yeah, I quite like the idea of doing the road. So what I'm going to do, it is 11 o'clock in the morning. We can actually get it going now. Let me just remind myself. Go onto the work schedule moment. Who does what? Because I'm thinking I'll send Ha. Because apart from mining and doing an occasional bit of plant cutting and that, he doesn't really do a lot. So we'll send him. Kui, I think, can go. Yeah, apart from hunting, he doesn't do much either, apart from smelting. Bonagatas... Yeah, Bonagatas doesn't do much about delivering and hauling. Bonagatas, how do you manage with your armor, by the way? You can manage -2... You can manage 2 degrees, and it is 2 degrees outside. Right. In fact, what I'll get you to do is... Item is forbidden. Okay, let me allow it. And what I'm going to do is actually try and drop it. So, like, transfer to armor rack. Okay, cannot do it. Oh yeah, I forgot that was a big whole thing, wasn't it? So, like, even if I swap it over to female, Bonagatas can't transfer it over. But at this point, I think I'd rather have it for the moment, just where... In fact, what we could do... Bonagatas, since you're here... I mean, you've got a shirt on already. I'm just going to ask you to drop the armor. We'll forbid it. And then what we're going to do then is basically allow her to go off and wear her own other clothes. Like, we can pick up a parka for her and that. But what we'll do then is, if we get attacked, we're just going to have to get her to run and try and get it on. So yeah, we'll just leave it there as a forbidden one. And then we'll let her see about... In fact, what was on here anyway? Dinosaur scale fail Parker. Okay, drop that. Bonagatas, go and pick it up for me. This should hopefully help you out a little bit with the cold. There we go. -22 degrees. Perfect. So what I'm going to do now is come on here, form a caravan. We're going to get Bonagatas. We'll get Ha and Kui. Right. We're going to have to make sure to get some food for them. So we'll take all the simple meals. And I'm thinking we'll just give them all the pemmican as well. In fact, we could give them chocolate. Yeah, that could work. In fact, we'll give them all the food, because we can always make more. And then what we need to do is just get them to come to potentially just the next tile here. So we do that, choose accept, they'll go off and do their thing. And then we'll just make sure then Nakai gets a bunch more better meals. So in fact, if we ask for some animals to be hunted, and then we got some meat, some of them here. Boomalopes, let's have you go for these two. These two, Dryosaurus. How much meat do you have? 21, not really a lot. Okay. Raccoons, rats. Minmi. No, not Minimi unless you're an Ankylosaurus. 180. Okay, we'll take that. Okay. We'll allow some of them to get hunting them. We'll speed things up a bit. Are you mine? You're not. Let's go hunting for you two. Are you mine? No. Let's go hunting for you as well. Oh, another Mega Sloth. Okay, we'll go for you, and I'm actually going to cancel going for you. Okay, we've got 2 Mega Sloth Revenges. Okay, Smiles. Time to get back in... No, come down this way. Right. Okay, you managed to get that one done. Well done, Asna. Okay, you not going to finish it off? There you go. Okay, Nakai, time for you to make your way back inside too. No, 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 keep going, keep going, keep going. Don't get shot, don't get shot, don't get hit, don't get hit. Oh, crap. That was a bit of a hit, I must admit. Okay, come on. Bleeding out 14 hours. Pull back. Okay, Nakai is up. Nakai is up. Okay, let's ask you quickly to pick up your blades. And your longbow. Quickly. Okay, where's everyone else? Okay, Ko, let's get you out here to try and help too. Right, Nakai. Okay, Wakai, let's get you up here as quickly as we can. Bara, let's get you over here quickly too. Right, and then let's get you, Nakai, in here as quickly as we can. No, 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 come this way, come this way, come this way. Oh, crap. Bleeding down 3 hours now. Okay, someone finish him up. No, 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 get him away from Vulture, get him away from Vulture, get him away from Vulture. Oh, you crazy, crazy fool. Asna, drop the... Okay, thank you. Okay, you hold that in. Go and rescue Nakai, please, before he dies. Bara, go and haul that in. Okay, Wakai, you can get on with what you were doing. Smiles, you can get on with what you're doing too. Vulture, one inside, please. Thank you. Oh, that was a little bit worrying than I thought. Okay, now he's... The thing is now, Nakai's bleeding around 3 hours. Okay, let's get them patched up as quickly as we can, assuming that someone's around to do the job. Okay, bleeding around 2 hours. That's because of a scratch to the neck and the left leg. Okay, Belnogotus has arrived in its destination. Okay, who's gonna come and fix Oh, crap. Hang on. Aboyo, whereabouts are you? You're all the way over here. That's not gonna help me. Wakai, you're much closer. Come over here and fix Nakai, please. Now these guys are here, then what we can do is ask it now to construct a road. So we click on this, and as you can see now we have different options on roads we can do. So for example, if we wanted to build a stone road plus, we can do it out of 1,800 blocks for tile, I believe, as well as 300 steel. And if we go all the way to a glitter road, which is extremely fast, we're also going to need plasteel, chemfuel, uranium, and all the blocks in that as well. Now, we're not going to bother with this. We're just going to go ahead and ask for a simple dirt road. Now, we need to build it from tile by tile, if I remember correctly. As long as I can remember how to do it. Okay, so we got one. We want to start from the village, right? So if we ask it then to come... Hang on. Okay, let's ask it to come this way. Right, not that way. Straight up like this. Okay. So this should join up at the village here. And then we do kind of want it to come down into the village directly, if possible. But otherwise, this should be it. Right, stop working on construction site, cancel. That should be it, here. Right. Okay, so there you go. You can see now site is constructing, so... Estimated time to destination, no. We want you to stay here and work. Alright, so they're resting at the moment. But it's going to take them a few days in order to try and make it, and then when they're done, they move to the next one. Then to the next one, to the next one, to the next one, and until eventually they're done. So they can carry on doing what they need to do. Alright, so we head back in here now. We should have a few opportunities for meeting that. Nakai, unfortunately, is already knocked down, isn't he? Yeah. Okay, thank you, Wakai, for coming to rescue Nakai before he died. But he's now patched up, and all he's got now is Sorry, she's got now. Realised transgendered, first of all, and the fact that it does say female there. But yeah, she does end up, she's got, yeah. That's throwing me off a bit now with this whole thing, but trying to sort out the road and that. Nakai has now got suffering from extreme blood loss, but otherwise it's just like Asna has given birth. Oh my god, we've given birth to an armadillo. Okay. It's a baby boy called Rave Armadillo Asna. Let's check the bio. He is a builder. He loves he's going to love playing with construction toys. Okay, that will be quite handy for the village. He's neurotic. Okay, that could be a slight of a problem, but it's just going to work out well, and is a glutton. Bit of a talent for melee, no doubt from Galgo, I believe, and very passionate for plants, but has no skill in it. I like the fact though that he's supposed to be a builder, and yet he has no skill in construction. But hey, it's fine, it's fine. Right, what we're going to do, we're going to ask for a bed to be made over here. And if I get Eel to make me this bed as quickly as possible, then we can go and rescue Armadillo and stick him in it. I'm asking Eel to do it just because she is one of the best builders in the place. So we'll skip through this. And now, with Asna now given birth, the only thing we've got left to do with the campaign is play through until the next episode. Excellent. Right, let's give Armadillo the bed. And I tell you what, Asna, since, you know, Armadillo is your child, would you mind just rescuing him, please? No? Wait, where are you going with this baby? Right. He does not need to go in a medical bed. Asna. Right. Go. Oh, this game, it's, I mean, children is not a vanilla part of the game, to be fair, so it's not like it's expected, but still, it's like, okay, Armadillo now is in bed. Thank you, game. Why, we're going to restrict you to baby zone? Oh, sorry, Asna, we need to rescue the, oh, God's sake. Drop the baby. Right, rescue the baby. Now you can go out. Right. Armadillo's going to stay in there. Baby zone. Okay, we may need to change this. Right, let's go on. Let's change it. Let's go to here. Zone. Allow the zone for babies to be included for here. In fact, do we need them to go out to there? Not really. But by the time they can move, they'll be able to think, yeah, that's fine. We'll just let them do that. Alright, someone's going to have to feed him and bathe him, but that's otherwise all good. Alright, tiny fish corpses rotted away. Who's my next best cook now? It is probably Rakai, isn't it? Yeah, Rakai. Okay, Rakai, congratulations, you are now cooking. Let's have you come and butcher the meat. Alright, while she's doing that. So, yeah, as you can see, it's going to take them about, what, two days, roughly? And then they'll be able to count until they get done. And then they'll be able to move to the next one and so on and so forth. Right. Let's get that one dropped off. Okay. Nakai, how long have you got left? Okay, you're still dealing with extreme blood loss. Okay, that's fair enough. Right, let's get you now to switch over to form extreme jobs and get you to work on this instead, Rakai. Let's just make a whole bunch of meals and stir fries if needed, just so we can make sure we got enough food for the village. Melania, where were you carrying that? You know what? I'm not going to ask. Alright, Melania, thank you for going ahead and butchering that for me. That is appreciated. Alright, but Rakai can continue making me some meals for at least a little bit longer. Alright, we've got 4 stir fries. Oh wow, they're not making it that quickly, are they? Oh no, it's the stews that do 8 at a time, isn't it? Okay, I'll let you get on with that. Alright, we've got blocks to move. Got plenty of steel here. Quite a lot, in fact. I know I've got all these things like components, scale fail. In fact, I do feel a little tempted. Go onto the world map a minute. I don't know if this is going to work, but I want to try it. Basically, I want to try and get rid of quite a lot of our stuff, if at all possible. So, like, for example, we've got Mega Sloth here, and we've got the Triceratops as well, somewhere. Yeah, but so we've got, like, these three here. Now, we can get them to forage, but they can't do it right now. We may wait till the next episode, but it would be nice to actually try and get some of them to be able to just get down to the nearest village and get a bunch of meat. So, like, for example, if we did something like this, right? So we set Galga, choose a route, and just ask him to go to here, I believe. Right? And then what we need to do is just basically get all of the stuff that we don't need, right? So alpacas and stuff like that we're okay with. Right, but we've got all these weapons just sitting around. We've got all this star lease oil and that. But worst of all, it's just the fact that we've got so much thread. It's really filling up the stockpile. So like camel thread can go, that can go. Alpaca wool. And I've got all of this. Alright, Devil's Strand we can keep. Synthread can go just because of the thing. We'll keep the Mega Sloth wool, I guess. Alright, but we got things like sauropod levers, dinosaur hard skin. We've just got all of this that potentially we can just try and sell off. But then it's a case of, yeah, we might just leave it for the moment. Well, it does say it's only going to take 2 days to get there. It's just a case then we have to make sure we bring food with us. So, like, for example, corn. We'll take the rice with us. Why not? That should be enough for that. We'll take that as well. Yeah, something like that. I'm sure they'll do fine. Galga, you go off and pack up the animals and then just head off, okay? I don't know how he's going to manage too well, though. The fact that I've just asked him to eat nothing but raw rice and corn and cabbages, I mean, for a while. But, hey-ho, one of those things. Alright, he'll be fine, I'm sure. Alright, but he's not going to go off and do that. What are you doing here, anyway? I think you... Oh, you must be just sleeping then. Okay. Alright, Galga, how are you getting on? Oh, it's going to take you ages just to load up all of that, isn't it? Oh, thank God that the animals come in too. I mean, that's going to help out where you can just run back and forth, run back and forth. Okay, you eat a stir fry. That might be the best meal you're going to have for a little while now. Okay, Galga... Sorry, Vakai, I'm going to have you finish off this last bit. And then we'll have you go off and start resting. Okay, yeah, finish this off. Because otherwise you're just going to go crazy and starve yourself and things like that. And it's not good. Okay, finish what you're doing now and go off and do that, okay? Alright, much more to do? Still, oh right, yeah, he's still got loads to do. I'm just going to leave him to it. Alright, how are you guys getting on? So yeah, as you can see now, they've actually done the first bit of the road. So they'll continue making it up to this point. And then we'll have it come back, but it's just going to help out a little bit, you know, that we can at least say, why, it's going to be much quicker to get from here to here. And I believe you can even have it so they can build bridges and things like that. But it's something that just takes a bit of time, but it is quite nice and useful to do. Oh yeah, but Barra, I forgot. You can't have kids anymore, can you? Yeah, fertility is none. Because his balls got chopped off. Or bitten off, I think it was. Right, Nakai, welcome back. You eat that stir fry. Now we want you to try and pick up your weapons again. Have a wash. And then we'll get you back onto making duties again. So eat that. Yeah, go and have a wash. I think you need it, mate. No, okay, just do this. Alright, pick that up as your sidearm. Equip that as your longbow. Alright, go get that sorted out, please. Okay, Galga, you're now sleeping because you're still forming up the caravan. Have you got anyone whose job it is to try and actually load up? In fact, let's just make it everyone's priority to load up, just to help things out a bit. So what they should do now is anything that's requiring us to load up the caravan, we'll just basically, everyone will get involved now to try and load it up. It should make things much more quicker than what we've just been dealing with. Unhappy nudity. Well, Armadillo can't do much for you, I'm afraid. Yeah, look how quickly now they're all getting it loaded up. Much better. Alright, that should be everything now. So Galga's jumped on, and off they go. Whee! Alright, it's going to be too cold still for us to grow anything, so we might as well just leave it to their own devices. Some of the stuff is very slowly growing, but not much we can do about it. Let's ask for the last bit of this hero to be hauled in, please. Alright, none of that's done. Orders offer gifts. I don't know if I'm going to quite go that far, but in fact, why do we go all the way there when we could just ask him to come to here instead? So, yeah, let's just ask him to come here. I mean, we don't need the stuff, necessarily. Offer some of it as gifts. It might make them a bit more neutral, and then we'll be able to just say, okay, well, we'll be able to trade with you a bit now. But there we go, we'll let them go on with that. And at the very least now, look how clean the storeroom is. And how much more space there is. So much better. In fact, we can ask for some of this stuff to be hauled about. And it can be moved out the way and in again. Just like this. Right. In fact, Galga, I'm asking you just to move to this tile. And then we can sort out a little bit better what's going to happen when we actually start trying to trade. Okay. Rakai, I'm going to ask you now to start butchering at the table for some more meats. And then I'm going to ask you to make me some stew. Before it starts going moldy. Okay. Barrow and Microsoft 2 have formed a bond. Barrow's called in Bocadillo. Okay, that's a nice normal name, I guess. Oh, hang on, Vulture. Oh, Vulture, it just said there, Vulture has shared a secret with Eel. That's pretty sweet, I thought. You know, brother and sister bonding together. It's really nice. Okay, Armadillo, moving you down to the bottom here, because you are now the youngest villager in the tribe. Alright, so now we've got some bowls of stew. Okay, you carry on with that for me, Blin, please. Nakai. Alright, in fact, you can stop doing that now. You can do off what you need to do. Rakai can do one lot more stew. Okay, Galga's caravans went out of food, really? I thought we had a whole lot of food with us. Hang on, items. Oh, I suppose I might need them to just eat whatever. And we can't sign drug policies. We can't do that. Yeah, we can't do it for food, can we? Build, social gear, needs, health. That's okay. They'll be able to get there before he starves to death. And if they get along quite well with the people and improve our relations, we might be able to sell them stuff instead. Okay, let's get the apples harvested, please. Well, on the plus side, we're nearly halfway through winter, and we've already still got 16 days worth of food, so not going to complain. We're not going to run out of food anytime soon, at least. Okay, Rakai, finish off this last bit of stew. And then I can promise you, you can have something to eat and go to bed yourself, okay? You might as well enjoy the fruits of your endeavour and actually have some like this lovely stew you've made. And it looks like no one's got food poisoning as well, which is an extra bonus. Alright, Jesus Christ, you're taking your time though, aren't you? I mean, to be fair, if I was injured as much as she was, I wouldn't be surprised. Okay, let's force the work. Get yourself excuse me, get me that sorted, yourself sorted out now. There we go, that's going to help you out a bit. In fact, yeah, it's going to help with certain things a bit, just because of the fact of the stew. But the fact that she's in pain as well and a bit weakened isn't going to help her out too much either. But I'll let Makai start recovering a bit. Okay, Galga has still got a few more days. The road is actually getting on quite nicely. Shouldn't be taking too long now until that's done. How much more food do you have? Oh, you got plenty of food. You'll be fine. Alright, Psychoid leaf. We had Psychoid in here? Oh yeah, so we do. Right. I'll give Nakai another couple of hours, and I'm going to get her to keep making me more food. And especially if we can start making like Psychoid tea and stuff, that would be pretty nice to do. Alright, 64, 65. Okay, now it's time to do anything. Come over here. No, don't consume stir fry. Have a bowl of stew. And then I'm going to ask you to get on with making some more food, please. Alright, you eat that bowl of stew. Good job, Nakai. Alright, and now you start making me some more stuff before the meat all decides to go rotten. Oh, it's actually frozen. And we now done the compound bow. It uses industrial era components to silently fire arrows with greater efficiency. And with that, we've basically just done all the research we can actually focus on. I mean, we could waste our time doing stuff like that, and we haven't really got much else we can do. Yeah, let's give it a go. We'll do that. Now, if I was going to try and make a composite bow, I presume we make it the smithy. Charcoal, recurve bow, great bow, lizardman plate armor, scalpels, halberds, whips, longbow, compound bow. Modern day bow using silence. I'm going to ask to make one. Just because, why not? We got a single component sitting around in here, so we have the potential to do it. So why not give it a go, I guess. Alright, Galga, you're going to be there in about half a day. Actually, let me ask you to set up a camp quick. Because thinking about it, it's not only going to take a couple of seconds, isn't it? To get it so we can sort out the food bill, so we can actually eat the food that we've sent with him. Even if, in hindsight, it was kind of stupid to send him, like, cabbages and rice to expect to eat. Okay, so if I actually get Galga, food, meals and forage, current best food, nothing found. Let me just go unrestricted, right? That should be fine now for when it goes back onto the world map. So for caravan, we'll keep it all that. Anything new? Nope, just a bunch of marblewood chunks. Okay, head over towards here now. Alright, and like I said, actually just come here. Okay, and then if I check his health... can I not check your food? Food information about the subject? Bio? Nope. Records? No, seems fine. I presume he's eating something now at least. Alright, you carry on with that. Okay, is there anything else I can ask you to try and do? I know you're refilling the fireplace. But can I ask you to make any more medicine? No. Can't make any more powders. Who's making... Oh, Milani's come down now to work on a compound bow. Now I'm going to have to check the stats for this and compare it to maybe the great bow or the longbow and see if I'm maybe giving it to one of our best hunters. Because having something that powerful, I mean, this is a modern day bow. This is one of those bows you see in a shop or in a film and that, with all those pulleys and the very complicated sort of, setup when it comes to the string, instead of just being what you consider a more traditional one. But it has so much more power to it that, yeah, that is a cool item to get. Just, like I said, a little surprised that we can get it, but if it wasn't for that one component we found, we wouldn't even be able to make it, so I suppose it balances out, doesn't it? There we go. Good quality compound bow. Pretty accurate. Damage is 14. If I compare that to Rakai with her longbow... hang on. Gear. Okay, so the longbow still does more damage and is more accurate. But I imagine it has a bit more of a warm-up, so 2.5 seconds for warm-up. And range cooldown 1.46. 1.61. Yeah, so it's slightly faster on the warm-up. Still does a thing, it's probably a better add to compared to like a great bow. So longbows can stay. I found Melania failing it. I might actually get you to use it. Okay, hunt. Okay, I'll tell you what, Barra. I know you're not exactly the best, most accurate person. No, you've got a decent weapon already. Ko? You've got the crossbow that does lots and lots of damage. Smiles, you're not the most accurate. Asna, you got a longbow as well. You know what, Melania? Congratulations, you now got yourself a compound bow. Made by your very own hands. I hope you enjoy. Alright, well, you're going to go and do that. Nakai's continuing to make stir fries now, I'm guessing? No, he's still making slow cooked stew. Okay. Galga, you're 0.2 days away. They're continuing to build the road for me. Great. Abandoned camps around the place. Right, I think Nakai, I can consider giving you a break soon. And speaking of breaks, I think I need a cup of tea. Drink of the gods. What are you guys... Oh yeah, I forgot they're doing the thing for the forge that we don't actually have. It was here, but since we didn't really need to use it, I've just decided to disband it, and I'm just doing research for the sake of it, really. I suppose what we could do is, once the research is done, assuming that we actually want to do it, in theory, I might as well just get rid of these at this point. Yeah, just ask them to be deconstructed. There's no real need to keep it. The research benches, as we've done it all now. So let's ask for that to be disbanded. We'll get rid of the bookshelf as well. I don't know, maybe we can fit another smithy in here or something like that. Prison camp opportunity. So members of the Blue Asdo are imprisoned by a hostile faction. If we do this, we get 2 elixirs of healing. That is actually very cool. 8 days away from here. Right, what I might do then is, if I grab my caravan, I'm going to ask them to make their way back to New Haven. And then what we can do then is we can send off an expedition in order to deal with them. Because that would make a nice little addition if we can get our hands on those elixirs. So you're going to do that. Let's offer now some gifts to them. You're right nearby, so even though it's quite late at night, because it's less than a day, Galga will make an effort to try and do this. Alright, I'll leave him to do that. The others are going to start making their way back now. Well, in the morning at least. But yeah, I think I will go for the prison camp. We'll send off a bunch of people like Har and Belnagotus and give them their proper armor. Oh wait, here we are. So, what we're going to offer... Okay, so don't forget, I'm actually offering this as gifts, right? So, if I offer them... Yeah, we offer them, say, this and this. That's actually going to give us 65 bonus, which means they're now neutral. So now if we choose... Attack, bargain, no, trade. Thank you. Oh crap, wait. Okay, we'll go back to that. So we could actually buy some Yorkshire Terriers, we can get meats, pemmican, Fumbo meat, wolf meat. Let's grab... We'll sell off all the rest of this. So like the buffalo, camel, alpaca. We'll sell off as much of this as we can basically do. And then we'll have a look to see what we can buy off them afterwards. Yeah, so get rid of all of this. Yeah, we definitely need to buy some stuff from them. So elixirs of calming, psychic soothers, herbal medicine. We've got food further up we can buy. Dinosaur heart skin, parka, marimba. Let's grab that. Not too concerned about those. We do have... Do we want polymer axes and spears? Yeah, maybe. Steel weapons. Bygone chitin equers. Quinine tea. Acts as a mild biotic. Let's take these. Just because they're pretty cool to try out, and I would like to try some of them out in the future. And that's really about it. I suppose we can buy things like, let's just buy all their pemmican. And it's pretty cold, so we might as well just buy all their meat as well. Yeah, that's going to work out, even if we take a bit of a penalty. That would just be fine. Confirm? Right, so you guys can head back now to New Haven. You guys are coming back. And now we've got a raid coming in. Okay, it looks like they're going to be using sappers, and they're from this side of the river. Right. So, you guys... Okay. You guys... Get yourselves done, and you're going to go and get yourselves a crit from the armor rack. Barrow will do it eventually when he wakes up. You three get inside here. In fact, go and wait with Armadillo, please. Okay, and all the animals. That's the other thing I always need to remember to try and do. Right, you are now going to go into the fallout shelter for fallout animals. So you stay in the barn. Okay, don't know if the alpaca's going to make it. Fingers crossed. Nope, the animal now needs treatment. Okay, come on guys. Alpaca 14 is now dead. Okay. Last bit, thank you. Alright, how are we going to do this? Let's get you guys... Hang on. Let's get you guys all form up here, please. For now. Okay. Okay, that went down a lot quicker than I thought it was going to. Okay, come on. Don't let it kill Nakai. Crap. Oh dear. Well, there's not much we can do to heal death. Alright. Well done, Melania, knocking that one down. Okay, Barra, well done. You're finally awake. Okay, quickly get yourself changed, I guess, and then get involved helping everyone out over here. Okay. Alright, well done, Melania. Keep going. Oh, in fact, come over here now and start doing a melee damage to these. Yeah, she just go to town. That's another one dead. That's another one dead. Jesus Christ, she's just crazy. Ah, yeah, you shoot them, my dear. Okay, go back here. But I can't believe Nakai is dead. That is terrible news. Right. Well, I'm sorry, Nakai. You have been good to us. You know, you may have died, but your stews, well, will warm our bellies eventually. Okay, who needs to be thing? Okay. Let's get everyone now do this. Okay, we need... Ko, can you rescue Melania, please? Alright. We're gonna have to build another coffin. Where are the graves? Here. Okay, build another copy here, please. Okay, Barra, if you can go ahead and make me this, please. Alright, so we can get that ready then for poor Nakai. Alright. Ko's gonna get him fixed up. Oh crap. Ko's now falling on the floor too. Okay, can you go and rescue them? Barra, go and rescue Melania. Okay, now we've got a medical emergency. Okay, who's the medical emergency? Ko and Melania. Okay, Ko. Bleeding out. Her right arm has been cut off. Jesus Christ. Okay, Ko. Death in 1 hour. Oh, bloody hell. Right. Okay, doctors. Who are my best bloody doctors? Aboyo. Okay, Aboyo, you need to get off your backside. You're going to go and tend to Melania as quickly as you can. Rakai. In fact, Ko, where are you? Here. Rakai. Go and... Where are we? Feed? No. Already tending to Ko. Okay, great. Well, let's just hope that they can get this done quickly enough. Right, because... Yeah, bleeding out 0.8, bleeding out in 1 hour. Okay, we may do okay here with you. Melania is dead. Oh dear. That raid definitely didn't go as well as I would have liked. Okay, you tend to yourself, oh boy. Right. You get yourself patched up. We'll build another grave. Alright, this time we're going to build it here. This one, assign Nakai to this. Alpaca 13 is now dead as well. Well, that's unfortunate. Okay, Aboya, you're now bleeding out in 13 hours. Okay, just get yourself patched up with that last little bit. Okay. Now go and attend to the others, please. Right, well that was an absolute sucky raid. You know, we lost 2 of our villagers straight away from that. Shocking. Okay, you're gonna go and fix this for me, Nabara. Okay, I need Nakai to be hauled. And Melania to be hauled eventually too. Okay, so we'll have this one assigned to her. I'd rather have you bury your companions rather than just, you know, have them sitting around. Strip? No. Consume? Got it. Hope you're not actually planning to eat the kid. Eat the body. No, you're hauling them off. Okay, that's fine. There we go. Nakai's got that. Okay, the others have made their way back now. Bad luck. Bad luck. Okay. This now can actually be toggled off. And this one can be as well. Video has been planned for Melania. Ko is going to do it. So 3 days from now. Okay. Let's get these hauled in. Let's get all these bodies taken where they need to go to. Alright, so all of those can go as well. And as well, Barra, would you mind just fixing the door, please? So we can stop having wild animals just coming in. And then I suppose what we could do is start sending off the villagers, like Bonagotas. I'm going to ask you to pick up your polymer armor. Nope, you're not willing to do that because recreation has been unfilled. Okay. Well, you go and do what you need to do then. Right, someone can haul in the longbow as well. Okay, thank you, Barra. Okay, what I'm going to do then is... We've still got that one to get on with at some point. Galga's making his way back, and he'll be back in half a day. What I'm going to do then is actually try and send off some of our people in order to do the prison camp. Just so we can give it a go, if nothing else. We're not going to send Eel. Definitely no. But we'll send Asna, Barra, Rikai. Right. How long is it going to take for us to get to it? I think it's this one, isn't it? 3.6 days. Is it really worth me trying to do this? Is my next question. I mean, we could just take 3.7 days. If we take all of that, what about if we take this? No, we'll take all of that with us. Now, let's take the simple meals, that'll probably be better. 4.9, and we'll take the pemmican as well. Yeah. That will work. So you guys can go off and do that. Okay. Now got an empty bed here. Oh, how sad is that? I'm now just turning off more and more fireplaces because we don't need them anymore. Oh no, sorry, wrong one. Keep that on. But this one can be switched off. No longer needed. I mean, this whole building here technically doesn't seem to be needed. Eo is now starving. Well, Eo, eat something then. There we go. Medical emergency. Ko. Oh no, Ko's okay. It's just unfortunate that Melania bled out. Oh well, one of those things. That was a serious loss to the colony, the fact that we now lost 2 villagers. Especially Nakai. Nakai was our best person. In fact, what I'm going to have to do with Wakai now, I think, is sort out her priorities a bit, because now we don't have to waste so much about researching. I'm going to definitely have her basically cooking and hunting. So if we do something like that, that should be a good priority for us. No storage space. Oh, for the raiders, right. Oh, because we already got them set up here. Okay, Vulture, would you mind just burning some of the bodies, please? Right, so we've got these 4 going off. Alright, you're resting at the moment. What I might actually do... No, we'll send the other 4 off, they'll be fine. But we've got enough food for at least a couple more days. Alright, but Smiles, go and transfer your stuff back to the rack. Kui, you weren't here to deal with it. Ko's been knocked down. Ha is doing that. The others are doing what they need to do. Yeah, it's all be fine. Annual Expo. The theme is exchanging scientific discoveries. Exchange culture experiences and to show off. Oh yeah, it's going to take us a little while to get there. I'm not that concerned. Okay, Ha is now standing guard. Thank you. Oh yeah, animals. I remember now. Go outside for winter. There we go. You can now go out. You're not going to starve anymore. In fact, let's get rid of the passive cooler. I don't know why we still got that in there. Caravans new arrived to New Haven. Thank you. This means now Galga's turned up now with all of that meat that we had before, and like Winfred and that can get on with this too. So let's get you guys down here first of all. And then when they get a bit closer, we'll make sure just to empty out their inventories, and then we'll just get all of that meat that we picked up. Alright. Don't know who's going to do the cooking now that the others are gone. Who's actually my best cook at the moment? Ha with a skill of 8. Okay. Well, congratulations, Ha. You've now become my cook. I think you can at least make simple meals. Oh, Vulture is now old enough to work. Okay, Vulture. Let's have a look at your stats. Alright, we'll put that up as 1. That, and that. Okay, what have you got? 7 out of 10. 6 out of 10. Very good when it comes to intellectual. Right. Let's have a look. Drugs. Machining, fabrication. Might set that up for you to do some right now. Okay, crafting we'll set as a 1. And we'll set the hunting as 2. Everything else basically can just stay as it is. And we'll have them do stuff as needed. So what else are we going to do actually? Let's just ask them to do any hauling, cleaning, anything like that that needs to happen around the base can now be done. Something like that. There we go. Perfect. Okay, so you might be the one responsible now for doing all this. So can we have you first of all come over here and butcher? And actually, just bear with me one moment about something. Sorry guys, just had to take an important phone call. But anyway, now that the animals are back, let's actually get Winfred and was it Charlotte, I think the name of the other one was? And let's just get them to drop all of their items. So we got that, and where was Tracy gone? I keep calling her Tracy because of T for Triceratops. Right, let's go. In fact, we could just change you. Now, your name was Charlotte, given to you by Galga, so I'm going to let you keep it. Where did you drop off your items, though? Training, social, needs... I have no idea. You know what? Never mind. Let's just get all that hauled in. Right. Anything that needs to be hauled in somewhere can go somewhere, Right, Ko, you're now woken up. Let's get you to take off your armor and get nice and warm again. I do have to say that the lizardman's limitations when it comes to what they wear has been a bit of an annoying factor in this game. Just given the fact that if we give them their armor, they're going to freeze to death very, very quickly, and then other times when they haven't, they'll be fine. You know, and it has been a bit of an annoyance to deal with them in the cold. But we've managed for, what, nearly 29 episodes, if you include today's one. Right. How many more days you guys got? In that case, we're going to be dealing with the prison camp then in tomorrow's episode. We've only got a few minutes left before the hour is up, so... You know what, in fact, I would say that this is a good point as any to end today's episode. Yeah, because we've done everything now that we need to do. Let's place down this marimba, because while we've already got one here, why not have another one, eh? We'll stick it just there. In fact, no, let's put it inside. Cancel. Let's put it inside the main room, because why not, eh? Why not? Right, we'll put it... Yeah, we'll just put it by here. We don't really seem to use this stove, so let's actually ask for that to be dismantled. But yeah, we'll end today's episode here. So, thank you very much for watching. I do hope you enjoyed today's one. Especially annoying with the deaths that we had, but one of those things. But tomorrow's episode will be the final episode of this playthrough. So, by that point, we can safely say that the tribe of... what was the tribe's name again? It was something like a combination of Barra and Wakai, wasn't it? Barakai. There we are. So the tribe of Barakai would have proven by this point that they have become a self-sufficient village, with their own independence, their own faction, and we've been building up our relations as well with the Empire of Vosk, don't forget. So that's turned out to be pretty nice as well. But we'll finish things off then tomorrow's episode. So for now, take care, and goodbye for now. That came out better in my head, but you know what I mean. See you guys tomorrow.